Once upon a time, there was a girl whose mother died suddenly. Unaware, as all young people are, of the concept of death, she asked her father one day where Mummy was. Knowing that she was as yet too young to understand the full truth, he proceeded to tell her a lie. Your Mummy had to leave, and she left you here with me. But she didn't want you to ever be lonely. So the night before she left, she cut off a little lock of your hair and a little lock of her own. She placed them both between her palms and mixed them up so well that you could never be separated, and none would ever be able to tell which strand of hair had belonged to whom. And then she stood on top of the highest mountain, and she opened her hands and blew them away together. And in every spot they landed across the whole world, each strand clung to each other and clung to the ground and sprouted into a beautiful rose.
It's fucking shit, man. I mean, what even is this? It makes no sense.
I know. It looks so good in my head too.
Cut. Why are you walking like that?
What do you mean?
You're walking like this.
Oh yeah, because I'm supposed to be you, and you're fat.
I'm not fat.
If anything, he's sucking his stomach in.
Well, thanks, very helpful there. You're playing a character,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if you're fat or thin or whatever. So just try and look natural.
Okay, but I still don't understand why you want me to act, because I'm not an actor. Why don't you just do it?
That's too cliched to do something like that, you know?
Mhm.
You gotta separate the viewer from the artist, you know?
Mm.
Let's just do it again.
Okay.
Let's not worry about all this. Just be natural, okay?
So I'm not fat?
You're not fat. Nobody's fat,
Okay.
okay?
Okay, got it.
I'm not fat. You're not fat, okay?
Okay.
Let's reset. Start again,
Cool.
okay?
Cool.
Okay. It's fucking shit, man. I mean, what is this even meant to be? It's so confusing.
I know. It looks so good in my head too. It just doesn't achieve what I have set out to do. You know, the idea of the space.
Cut.
What? What's wrong this time?
Why are you talking like that?
Like what? Okay, well, it's because the last time when you talked to me, you described this, you said it's like something about inner confusion or inner belief. So
So you just forget how to talk?
that's the way I talk. I don't know, I'm confused.
Good. Well, it's nice to know that you're listening to my direction, okay? But forget about that, okay?
Okay.
Forget your confusion. Forget everything. You talk normally. You're a normal person having a normal conversation.
Yes,
Okay?
yes, okay. Okay. Got it. Let's do it again.
Okay, good. Let's reset, guys.
This is fucking shit, man. What is this even meant to be? It's so confusing.
Cut. What's the the problem this time?
I forgot my line.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Well, you told me to forget everything.
Guess it's a good time for a break.
Go.
Come on, we're almost there. A couple more takes and then we're done. Come on, cheer up.
It's all bullshit. The whole film is fucking shit. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. And this whole thing is just a joke.
Come on, it's not a joke. You've got all your friends here and all these people here to help you with this project. And everyone really believes in it. And when you were talking to me about it, the ideas were really exciting. I was really excited.
Well, I obviously don't know what I'm talking about.
No, all that stuff about forgotten spaces and together alone, it's good stuff. It really resonates with people. If you can get even across a little bit, it'll be worth it.
Did you talk as much shite as I do? Is that what I sound like?
Yeah, pretty much.
Tell me really, why did you agree to do this film?
I just wanted to make a film. I don't get it, but I see how much it means to you. And while I don't understand it, we have to get this done.
We don't have to do anything. I mean, you lost all perspective of this project. What's it about?
I don't know. You talked to me about experiencing what's around you and silence.
Silence is, not silence.
Oh, I wasn't aware there was a difference.
Yeah, silence is silence. Silences are those experiences that we give up whenever we decide to take certain paths.
So that's what this film is about?
Partly, yes, but it's spun all out of my control, and I don't know if I can handle it anymore. It's going to be shit, isn't it?
Look, let's not focus on that. Let's get it done and worry about how good it is later.
I don't think that's a very good way of working.
It's all we can do right now. Here, but I don't understand one thing. Why do you get someone else to play you? I mean, it's obviously you as a character. Why don't you just play it yourself?
Well, for one thing, I look stupid on camera. And for another thing, it's pretty funny. It might alleviate the boredom for the viewers when they're watching this piece of shit. But also, maybe it'll get people thinking about the similar experiences that people can have, and maybe our lives aren't too much different from one another.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't sound too sure.
I just think you put too much faith into the viewer. I mean, they don't care what they're looking at. Just give them something fun to watch and they'll be happy.
You're probably right, actually. Maybe we'll just go and get this finished, over and done with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is fucking shit, man. I don't know what this is. It's so confusing.
I know. It looked so good in my head at the time as well. It just doesn't do what I set out to try and get it to do. The idea of the spaces in the city standing in for the interstitial sense of lack of belonging for the children.
Cut!
Who said cut? Who's the boss here?
This dialogue's bullshit and can't infuriated. You've lost all perspective. Who's even going to want to watch this?
I don't know who's going to want to watch it, but don't we owe it to them to try? Good, okay. Let's reset then. Let's get this done. And somewhere a flower lives, that if you live your life gently and are full of love, it will bloom back into your mother and she will hug you and thank you for a life well lived.